Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. And we're going to talk about our favorite magazine, Mad Magazine. Everybody's favorite. And in fact, it has been with us since 1953. And what I like about it is that you find it everywhere, okay? Every comedian talks about how Mad Magazine was influential in their life. People like Howard Stern have been on the cover. People like Seinfeld, been on the cover. Ladies and gentlemen, right here is one of my favorite things because Mad Magazine is everywhere. Right here in New Jersey. Have you ever seen this one?
I know exactly where it's at. It's where Route 73 bends on your way to the Atlantic City. It's a farmer stand where these roadside. That's a giant Alfred E. Newman. It's probably 30 feet tall.
30 feet tall, giant, and on the cover of Weird New Jersey magazine. And now, Alfred E. Newman, he was a character made up for advertisement. Okay, in a painless dentist, okay? That's why he has a tooth missing, because the first time, and this was in the 1890s, and then somewhere along the way, it became What Me Worry and Alfred E. Newman, 1955, exactly. But Alfred E. Newman, he ran for president a couple times. And what I like is that on the cover of Mad Magazine, every president has been on the cover of Mad Magazine.
Since it started almost 70 years ago, every president.
And I love it that, okay, we think that we made it up to make fun of Donald Trump, okay? We thought that he was the one that, but every Mad Magazine with every president, here, right over here, the Mad Magazine with, of course, George W. Bush, okay? And there's Alfred E. Newman, and he has "I'm with stupid." And who's the arrow pointing to? That's what
That's true.
That's the president right there. They're making fun of. But years later, okay, right here on the cover is one of my favorite covers. Okay, from one of my favorite movie posters. Right over there is from the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yes.
But they've changed it into Donald Trump, okay? And right over there, and he is in Washington, D.C., and he's eating cars. He's in his briefs right over there. But they make fun of equally.
What does it say, though? It says Attack of the
20 Dumbest 2018. Okay, and he has Alfred E. Newman in his hand right there, and in the original movie poster, which is beautiful for the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, it's a guy she has in her hand, just like that. And here it is from the bicentennial year,
1976.
Yeah, hey, that's a first. Okay, but by George, I'm going to say this, that I am so happy for my being brought up with Mad Magazine, where it was it laid it between the line, but they educated us.
They inspired other people.
They inspired other people, such as, okay.
Oh, they brought parody up to bring social things to be parodied, and this here.
This is an album that I found. This is the New First Family, 1968. Of course, it's Johnson. Johnson was on the cover of. It had President Johnson once picked up a dog by its ears.
Yes.
Remember that? It was a famous shot, President Johnson, and they had a giant dog picking him up by his ears like that.
Now, with the parody though. Now, the original First Family, came out right before the Kennedy assassination, and Vaughn Meter was the number one comic in the country till the assassination. Now, your eyes are better than mine. Is Vaughn Meter on this album?
No, Vaughn Meter isn't on this album. Will Jordan is, okay? And John Biner, one of my favorites, John Biner, right over there. Here, okay.
But the cover of this was drawn by
Mort Ducker. Okay, and you can see that it captures a time right there because Frank Sinatra and Mia Farrow are there, and so's Louis Armstrong and Ed Sullivan, Jack Benny. It's like a big pool party right there, but it's supposedly the White House where Johnson's going to invite all the Democrats. But actually, Alfred E. Newman, he ran with the with the motto, Alfred E. Newman for president. You could do worse, and you always have. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our segment of It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. And this is cancel culture.